California. We're, like everybody, we're gearing up for the holidays. We have our office Secret Santa this week. We're getting Mariah carried away this week. That song, All I Want for Christmas, I don't know if you know this, is #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, again, for the 4th year in a row. It's a 25-year-old song. They should rename it Mariah Carey's 401k. Cold winter storms are working their way across the country. It's even cold here in L.A. Driving to work today, I saw Chewbacca wearing a fur coat out on the street. Which is weird. It's like seeing a cow in a leather jacket, you know? At the White House today, President Biden brought the heat, signing what they call the Respect for Marriage Act, which promotes same-sex and interracial marriage from the possibility of another unpopular ruling from the Supreme Court. Joe Biden, back in 1996, you know, he voted for the Defense of Marriage Act, which defined marriage as a relationship between a man and a woman. And then in 2012, he became the highest-ranking U.S. politician to publicly support same-sex marriage when he was vice president. He even beat Obama to it. And now,
here we go.
It's possible that maybe he's a little bit too enthusiastic about this thing, because that's not necessary. So watching Bravo again in the Oval Office. That bill passed with strong bipartisan support in the House and Senate. Wow, even the partisanship was by. That's really great. We are still learning more about what went on in the days leading up to the attack on our Capitol on January 6th, and it's even crazier than the crazy we previously thought was so crazy. Turns out the calls were coming from inside the House and the Senate. Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, reportedly was texting with 34 Republican lawmakers, exchanging ideas and suggestions for how they might be able to overturn the election and keep Trump in office. The list includes all the usual suspects: Ted Cruz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Jim Jordan, Louis It's like a gang of Batman's dumbest enemies. But one of the more notable texts that was released, Meadows got a text from South Carolina Representative Ralph Norman. 3 days before Biden took office, Norman texted, "Mark, in seeing what happened so quickly and reading about Dominion lawsuits attempting to stop any meaningful investigation, we're at a point of no return in saving our republic. Our last hope is invoking martial law. Please urge the president to do so." But instead of martial, he spelled it Marshall, like the chain of off-price department stores. And if martial law doesn't work, we'll mobilize the TJ Maxxinistas. But thank God this coup wasn't planned by people who could solve the Wordle. We'd all be in a lot of trouble right now. This goes a long way towards explaining why these lowlifes have been so quiet about all this. It wasn't just Trump. He had dozens of enablers, and a lot of them are still in Congress. We have people who tried to overthrow the government in the government right now. And I continue to be blown away by how dumb they are. Even Scooby-Doo villains know not to write it down. Speaking of villains, Elon Musk is no longer the richest man in the world. According to Forbes, his net worth is down $4.5 billion this week because Tesla stock is down, and, of course, the great job he's doing turning Twitter into Truth Social. The new richest man in the world is the guy who owns Louis Vuitton, which, look at that, douchebag got beat out by a handbag. Isn't that something? And over the weekend, Elon Musk did away with Twitter's Trust and Safety Council. He will be replacing it with the Everybody Go Nuts group, which is a good idea. I think most people's big issue with Twitter was that there was too much safety and trust on the platform. We haven't seen someone this intelligent be this bad at his job since Rick Moranis shrunk those kids. And then we have the masked singer Kanye West, who is still spinning out. A lot of people have been wondering if he's really that anti-Semitic, or maybe he's having a lengthy bipolar episode. Well, Kanye stopped to chat with a guy with a camera on Sunday after church, where he tried to explain his mindset.
I am not bipolar. I'm not in some kind of episode, but I may be slightly autistic.
I think that's pronounced anti-Semitic, but another fun fact, if he was autistic, the Nazis would have killed him for that, too.
I am not a Nazi. I'm not some kind of supremacist, but I may be slightly Ku Klux Klan.
Right. Anything else you want to say?
I am not Guy Fieri. I'm not in some kind of diner or drive-in, but I may be slightly donkey sauce.
That's the most sense he's made in years. You know what? You know somebody's nuts is when you guys didn't even know we dubbed that in. I mean, that's... You get all your Christmas shopping done yet, Guillermo?
Almost. I need 2 more.
What 2? Who do you have to shop for?
My wife and my boss.
Your wife and your boss?
Yeah.
Oh. You don't have to get me anything, please. No.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, don't get me anything. Don't worry about it.
All
your
right.
wife, your wife is your boss, let's be honest.
Yeah, my 2.
I've seen what goes on at the house.
Always, she's the boss.
You got her nothing?
No, not yet, not yet.
All right, well, here's a tip for you, and for those who are still looking for the perfect holiday gift, stop trying so hard. According to the National Retail Federation, most people would rather get a gift card than an actual gift. 54% of Americans say they prefer gift cards to a gift, which is a nice way of saying that last year 54% of us blew it with the gift. But with less than 2 weeks until Christmas and only 4 days until Hanukkah, now is the time where you...
Diddle-deedle.
What does that sound?
Shalom!
Oh, no.
Shalom,
No, no.
everybody!
No.
Shalom! Happy early Hanukkah to you and
No.
to you
Not
and
even,
to you!
it's not even Hanukkah yet.
It's close enough!
Shalom, Gary. Shalom to you.
For the
yes.
gazillionth time, my name isn't Gary, it's Hanucorn, the
yeah.
magical Hanukkah unicorn that gives presents to Jews.
Yeah, please. I just can't do this again. I'm so sorry. This is one of our writers, Gary. He created this character, the Hanukkah, and no, because it's enough already. How many years have you been interrupting my monologue now?
This is the 9th year, which means next year it's a decade. Mazel tov!
No, there's no Mazel Tov. There's not going to be a next year. There shouldn't even have been a this year.
Oh, come on, Kanye. Be honest, you secretly love the Hanukkah.
You know what? I don't. I actually don't. I wish you'd never come up with this.
You don't mean that.
I do mean it. I really do. I wish this Hanukkah idea had never existed.
Uh-oh.
What's going on, Gary?
This is what you wanted. Your terrible wish has been granted. We're now in the world where the Hanukkah never existed.
Oh, okay. Well, good. So anyway, these gift cards, people...
No, it's a bad thing.
What's it? I agree to disagree. I was just...
Without the Hanukkah, you lose viewers in a very key demographic.
Who could possibly be tuning in for the Hanukkah?
My parents, that's who. Neil and Marlene Greenberg. Look at them, Jimmy. They are so sad that their son can't get to pursue his dream. My dad didn't even finish his soup.
Yeah, that is sad. Wait a minute, who is this?
Oh, I'd like to introduce you to Timothy.
Hi, Timothy. Why are you crying, Timothy?
Because you killed him, Jimmy.
I killed who?
Timothy.
I did not kill Timothy.
You did. 6 years ago, his parents were watching Jimmy Kimmel Live and the Hanukkah came on. They didn't care for it, so they turned off the TV and they shtuked. And the result was little Timothy. But no Hanukkah, Timothy was never born.
I was gonna cure diabetes.
Oh, jeez.
Now, do you want to live in a world without the Hanukkah?
No. You know, diabetes can be manageable if you keep on top of it, really.
What about me, Jimmy?
What
if
about
I
you?
hadn't invented the Hanukkah, what would have happened to me? I would have invented a character far worse for
Yeah.
the Jewish holidays.
Nothing could be worse than the Hanukkah, honestly.
Oh, really? Take a look.
This holiday season, shoppers are planning to spend $178 billion on gifts, which is...
Shalom! Happy Hanukkah, everybody! I am Edward Circumcision Hands! Here to turn everybody Jewish! You get a bris, and you get a bris, and you get a bris. Every guy here gets a bris!
No.
Who's first? You, sir! I went to prison for that circumcision. They made me join a gang, Jimmy. Now, do you wish the Hanukkah never existed?
Yes, I still do.
Then how about you?
Wait, what is that? That's my grave?
Here lies James Christian Kimmel. Your middle name is Christian?
Yeah.
Figures.
But why did I die?
Well, without the Hanukkah, you had 5 extra minutes to fill. You did a cooking segment and choked to death on a chimichanga.
Oh, no. And what about Guillermo? Is he dead too?
No, Jimmy, I'm not part of this bit. I am just drunk.
Thank goodness. But what about my family? What about my wife and my kids?
Oh, don't worry about them. They're well taken care of.
Good.
A real man stepped in and took charge.
What is this?
Behold their holiday card.
They had a holiday card? No. Oh, no, no, no. This cannot be. I want my old life back.
So you don't wish the Hanukkah never existed?
No, I don't. Fine, you can do your Hanukkah. Just take me back to the way it was.
Yay! Thanks, Kimmel! You've regained your sense of wonder!
Wonderful. Oh, I hear a bell ringing.
You know what they say, every time a bell rings, a dog gets his dreidel.
Yeah, no one says that.
Well, you have heard that now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy Hanukkah and welcome the one